Shalom and Shanah Tovah. Welcome back to the Light to the Nations channel. Yes, we are finally in a new year, and first of all I want to thank our Abba, YaHuWaH, Eloheinu, because he has guiding us till this point, and thanks to him we are in this amazing journey, in this amazing way. And I want to use the opportunity as well to thank all of you, to keep me in your prayers, to provide your support. It was an intense week with many things going on in order to track the luminaries, in order to see the signs in the heaven, in the Shamayim. But I'm glad that I was able to be witness of this new year. So thanks all of you that are watching this video for keeping me in your prayers. This year was different from the previous one. You know, I have been meditating during these few days about the results of the signs in the heavens, the results of the movements of the luminaries, the results over the equinox. And I have been reviewing different witnesses and reviewing different inputs from different brothers around the earth that were able to track the equinox, track the movement of the luminaries. And it was amazing, you know, more people is coming to the truth of YaHuWaH, more people is understanding that we need to leave Babylon, we need to get closer and closer to the truth of YaHuWaH, the truth of the calendar and the timings of YaHuWaH, the truth of the word of YaHuWaH. And I think this is the most important aspect that we need to always keep in our hearts, that we need to bring the light of YaHuWaH to others. And this is an important light about how to measure the times, the years, the days, the seasons. So, as I told you, this year was different from others. There were many different results regarding when the equinox was. You know, this is somehow creating debates, confusion, doubts, and this is part of our human nature. But we need to always look for the answer in the word of YaHuWaH. We need to avoid any confusion and any debate, because as I was sharing with you in one of the videos a few days ago, we are called in order to become one, in YaHuWaH through Yahushua. Those were exactly the same words that Yahushua said to his Talmidim, and when he was praying, not only for them, also for us, is that we can become one, and by showing to the world that we are one, the world will believe and understand that he was sent by the Father, was sent by YaHuWaH. So we need to keep aside all the divisions and differences. You know, sometimes, and this is something that I have been experiencing in my own life, sometimes we are led by YaHuWaH in different ways, and you can be led by YaHuWaH in some way, I can be led by YaHuWaH in a different way, because it depends on when we are in our journey. What you need and what I need could be different. So that's why it's always important that we don't put our hope and we don't rely in men or women. We need to put our hope and our trust in YaHuWaH, and let him to guide us in the way and guide us in the truth. So what to do with all this information, what to do in terms of the defining when to start the year, what to do in terms of the calendar for this year. And you know, I think it's important to listen to everybody, it's important to, in a respectful way, to receive all the inputs, because our own, the desire in our heart from everybody that is working and understanding this truth of YaHuWaH is to follow the righteous way, is to follow YaHuWaH and to do His will. So my invitation to all of you is that you put this in prayer. You need to look for the answer in YaHuWaH. He is the only one that is going to be able to guide you on what to do, what's the path you need to go, when to start the year, and what to decide in terms of the calendar of YaHuWaH for this year, considering the different inputs and the different witnesses you can have. You know, and why this is so important, because again, we cannot put our trust in other person. We just need to trust in YaHuWaH. And I want to read something for you that is written in the book of Yehohanan. This is the book of John, and this is the words of Yahushua. This is in the chapter 16, verse 13. It says the following: "But when He comes, the Ruach of the truth, He shall guide you into all the truth, for He shall not speak from Himself, but whatever He hears, He shall speak, and He shall announce to you what is to come." So Yahushua is talking about the Ruach HaKodesh, and this is the guidance that you need to look for. You need to pray to YaHuWaH, ask for guidance, ask for truth. He will let you know through the Ruach HaKodesh working within you what you need to do. This is the only voice you need to listen. You need to look for the voice of the Ruach HaKodesh talking to you within yourself in order to understand what's the way you need to go. Okay? And you know, we are looking for... We're still learning. This is not an easy way. It has been so many years and centuries of lies and misinformation that we as children are looking for the truth, and it's not easy to understand and absorb all the truth. We don't know all the truth, and that's why it's so important that even the calendar of YaHuWaH and any truth that we are learning, that we need to put this into test, and we need to continue testing the calendar of YaHuWaH. We need to continue learning the calendar of YaHuWaH. We need to continue learning any truth that is coming to our life. And specifically talking about the calendar, we need to continue understanding and learning about the movement of the luminaries. We have this book, we have the truth here, and that's why we need to continue learning the movements of the luminaries. We need to keep testing everything in order to came to the realization and the truth of the Devar of YaHuWaH. And you know, and this is something written, and I will share with you in the words of Shaul in the book of Corinthians Aleph. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 12, and this is so important because it says, "For now we see in a mirror dimly, but then face to face. Now I know in part, but then I shall know, as I also have been known." So those are so important words, because now we see only in part. We are as children learning, but it will come one moment when we will see everything and we will know everything, because Yahushua himself will teach us everything, and through him we will be able to see all the truth that maybe we are not able to see now. So, you know, I have been meditating these days, and the reason that I'm sharing this with you, because I wanted to wrap up everything that happened during these few days, and to share with you some final words about tracking the luminaries for this new year. I have been meditating and praying to Abba in order to guide me on what to do. You know, some people starting the year on the Wednesday, the 20th March. Other people starting the year on the Thursday, 21st of March. So it seems a little bit confusing. So my invitation again, you need to put this in prayer and look for the answer of YaHuWaH. I have been doing this and I have made my own decision based on what I felt in my heart on what to do. But you know, as I was telling you at the very beginning, we need to avoid confusion in the body of Mashiach. We need to avoid debates on the body of Mashiach. So I have felt in my heart that I am not going to share with you openly what is my decision, because it's important that you look for that answer directly on the Devar of YaHuWaH and directly through the Ruach HaKodesh talking to you in your heart. And for the same reason, I'm not going to share openly the calendar that I have prepared. But, however, and since we are called to share the light that we received, what I'm going to do, if you feel in your heart that the Ruach HaKodesh and YaHuWaH is leading you to contact me and to ask for a copy of the calendar, and also to understand what I have been led by the Ruach HaKodesh to do, and to share with you the reasons behind that, on that decision that is being supported by the scripture, you can write me an email to lightoeverynation@gmail.com. But do it only if you feel that the Ruach is leading you to do it, okay? Because again, why I felt in my heart to do it in this way? Because I saw confusion, and we are not called to introduce more confusion in our brothers and our sisters. So if you were not expecting that, you know, we need to follow what the Ruach is leading us to do. And this is the important thing, because this is the way that we do the will of YaHuWaH and we do His desire. Okay? So, once again, I think it's important. Let's keep learning. Let's keep looking for the truth and the light of YaHuWaH. This is the most important thing. And once again, as I have been doing always in all the videos that I have been sharing with you, let's put our trust here in YaHuWaH and in His Word, because it is written, His Word is the truth, and here we will find the truth we are looking for. So once again, Shanah Tovah, thank you for your support and prayers. Thank you for watching this video, and see you in the next one. Shalom.